Hello, everyone. Good day to you wherever you are watching me from. My name is Oluwaseyi Fadre. I'm here to discuss about one of our strategies that we've designed, which we have tested, and we're trying to test as well to monitor and preview the performance in the month of September. So this strategy, we call it Tomiwa strategy, and it's named according to the person that has been monitoring and that has been evaluating the strategy for quite some time, about the past 2, 3, 4 months. And the person has really been so dedicated. So I really appreciate him for his hard work, in getting the reports as accurate as possible and as timely as possible, even in his busy schedule. So we are here to talk about Tomiwa strategy. And so I'll be explaining the strategies to us for the month of September. So today is the 2nd of September, 2023. So I'm going to use the report as the current update, and then we are going to project on what is going to happen for the rest of the month. So at the end of the month, we'll come back to preview projection, and then we'll be able to identify the correct position and how we're able to see how our prediction has been able to affect the market. Also, this review usually done twice every month. So we're going to, this is just for the first half of the month, so which is going to end by the 15th. And then by the 15th again, we're likely to do the second part, which will take us to the end of the month. So currently now, so I'm going to share my screen and yep, so I'm going to share my screen and you'll be able to look at the report of the strategy. So this is the summary. So this summary is based on data's acquired or obtained between the 25th of August, as you can see here, to the 1st of September. So just like I said, today is 2nd. So we are using this data to project for what is going to happen for the rest of the month. So these are the information that the strategy has given unto us. Here we have this for daily. We have some reports that are for daily, and we have some reports that are for 4 hours. Okay, so that's based on this. So for the daily one, you see daily, but for the 4H hours, you may not see anything. There are some that have it. So based on this data, for example, here we have for each of the product, we have 4 lines. So information between the lines may change, okay? But at the end of the day, one remains static at the end of the day. So is not going to be long term. So, but even let's look at both. I'll explain. Let me use AUDSD daily and UDJPY for each to explain the concept, so that before we now go in depth into it. So currently, AUD/USD daily, you can see the first line says is asking us to sell because we have an high of 0.487, which was achieved the 14th of August last year. August last month, which is last month, we're in September, right? So August last month. So it's telling us that the midpoint at that time was 0.6434. That was the midpoint as at that point, okay? So yeah, I want to expand it so that it gives more. Okay, so 0.6434 was point there. But in this next report, which is after the first one, it told us to buy. Why? Because the low price is at 0.6380. And then, when it was achieved on the 25th of August. And the midpoint, which is the MP, is at 0.6. You can see that the MP at this point is now above the old midpoint we had in the first one. And if you look at the next three figures, you can see that all of them are the same. So based on this last report, the market is telling us that the market is in a low position, and then because the low position is at 0.638, then we should take a buy upwards. Okay, so clearly the current price is now 0.645. That's the current price. So it is the current price that is in purple. So this is the current price. This is the action that the market is telling us to take based on the update of this information. Okay, and this action may change over time before the end of the month. So it's not that it's static, but we'll be able to identify what we need to do to be able to identify what actions to take. Same thing again, AUDJPY, the first report says sell and gives us a high of 93.98. The high was achieved on 25th of August at a mid price of 93.7. However, by the second report, we are having a buy, and the buy is at 94, and it was achieved on the 29th of August. And that time our midpoint is 94.54, which is the same thing with the third report. But finally, in the fourth report, again, it's telling us to sell because the market has changed direction, and that was achieved on the 30th of August. And then we have a current high of 95.07 and a mid price of 94.46. Okay, and currently now, because of that decision information of the last report, the market is telling us that the market is in a high position, and then we need to sell for the future. And currently, the current price is at 94.2. Okay, so that is the explanation of what I believe you are able to understand what I'm saying. I said about that now. So based on this report now, we are now going to project our actions that we're going to take for the rest of the month. And that is what I want you to be able to follow me, and then we can be able to work on it together. So what I'll be doing is that out of all these reports for each product, we are going to identify the high price and the low price. Okay, and so we are going to push in the high price for a buy and then the low price for a sell, just for the future of the market. So that will determine the future of the market, and we expect the market to go to one side. However, the market may still go to both sides in the future. We don't know, but our projection is that the market should only go to one side and leave the other side static. But even if it goes to both sides, one side must come first before the other. So the ability to be able to identify the first side will help us to project for the second half, for the second side of the market, and then helps us to take the best decision towards that side. So I will use this now based on this explanation to now review all the markets. Okay. So AUD USD, currently, let's look at our current price that we have here. So if you look at all your price here, this is our high price. So for the high price, which is the buy position, we are going to color green. Okay. And for the low price, which is the lower of the prices, we'll color it as, or we'll change the figure as red. Okay, so what does that mean? So 0.648 will be our buy price, and then 0.638 will be our sell position. So currently our price is 0.645. So if market should go above this, then we buy upwards, and if it comes downwards to 0.638, we sell downwards. So this is going to be our control point. So at the end of the month, we expect the market to push out, whether from the top or from the bottom, to both sides. But even if it pushes to both sides, one side must come first before the other. So all we just need to do is focus on the last side and then make our profit. So even if we make a loss in the first move, our second move or our last move should be able to give us enough profit that will enable us to recover our losses. Okay, so that is our plan, and that is the action we're going to work towards on. Okay, so same thing. So based on that, we'll be able to work on every other thing, and then so like you can see from these prices here, so 95.07 becomes a buy position because it's the highest, and our low, which is our sell, is this. Okay, so and you can see the current price is at 94.2, so it's still in between both prices. Okay, so same thing. So now for this, for example, if you look at it, our current high is 0.6442, our current low is 0.6401. So the current price is at 0.647. So because the current price is already above both prices, then this market already is on a buy side. So it's no more in between. So the market is going up already. Okay. So because the market is going up already, this market is a buy market. So the only thing that will change this market to a sell market for now is if it comes back downwards below 0.6401. Okay, so if it comes below 0.6401, then we take a sell. So but because the price for now, is above 0.6442, we are not going to take a buy decision for now. So we take decision when the market comes down below 0.6442, then we can action this as a buy. But currently, this is still a buy for now, okay? Because that is the direction that is giving us profit for now. Do you understand? So the market is still a buy at this point, but the worst case scenario, we plan double or additional backups should in case the market goes downwards and go below 0.6401. Or if the market comes downwards in between, then we cannot take the buy at 0.6442. Okay, so that's the plan. So let's look at the next one again. Euro AUD, our current price is 1.671. Now, when you look at just the same way as our AUD USD, you can see. Then, sorry, another thing is if you look at this price, this is 0.6462, which is higher than. So our current price is at 0.647. We're expecting that anytime the market crosses 0.642 downwards, then we need to lock up the high position, which is the highest price in the market, which is not here, so that in case it may not, likely the market may not go that side again, because all these prices that we see here, because they are below the current price, all these prices are expected to be sell downwards, and then the final sell will be at 0.6401, and then we know that the market no more going up or going down all the way. So for this as well, we have 0.671. If you look at both price, all the prices, this is the highest price, and the highest price is going to be a buy position, and this is our low price, 1.6752. But the current price is 1.671, so which means both the market is already a sell because it's already below. So anytime if the market should come backwards in between, then we may sell at 1.6752. If not, then we continue to sell downwards. And then if the market goes above 1.6892 or above 1.6784, we buy all the way upwards until the market crosses this line outwards. So for now, the market is a sell. So anytime you only see one position, then that means the market is on the opposite information that is not given. And this information that is given here is just as a backup to plan for the future should in case the market changes. Okay, so that's the plan. So Euro GBP Euro GBP, the current price is 0.857. Now, according to this, like we said, so this is our low position. So our low position will be a sell, and our high position, which is 0.8611, will be a buy. So currently, the market is in between them. So either way that the market goes, then we expect it to go one side fully, or even if it changes direction, then we'll recover back from the other side. Euro JPY, the current price is 157.5. So we have our sell at 157.2, and we have our buy at 159.78. So we have our buy at 159.78 and our sell at 157.2. However, as well, we can start buying from this point again at 158.41. Okay, so either we wait till it gets to 159.78, or we start buying from 158.41. Either way, we are insured. Okay, so Euro USD, like we said, so at this position is our sell, and at this position is our buy, 1.094. However, again, like we said, we can take a buy also from 1.086, so because our price is below both. Next one is GBP JPY. Our current one is 3.9. So as you can see, we have only 3.3 as our sell position, and then 184.07 as our buy position. Okay, so the current price is 183.9. However, also our midpoint is at 184.8, so which gives us also an opportunity to buy at that point in time. I'm not sure if this is actually 184.07 based on GPJPY. It's telling us it's sell at high of on the 31st. So this price may not be correct based on what I've seen in the market. So I think we might have to change this. So I think that was a mistake in the computation of that price. So how do I know? Let's check that out so that you'll be able to, let's see if you can be able to get access to where the market position was derived, because it's the last price, so it may be easier for us to be able to identify the price. Okay, so maybe, yeah, so we are going to look at the last position. He's saying is 184.07, but I believe the price should actually be higher than that. So let's see if our guess is correct or if our guess is wrong. We'll be able to identify. However, in the meantime, GPUSD current price 1.259. So between that, we have two positions, 1.2562 and 1.274. So this will be our buy position, and 1.2562 will be our sell position. Okay. So either way, currently the market is telling us that it's at the low, and then we are expecting a buy. So we are expecting the market to go upwards. And also, as you can see, the market is currently at 1.259. So this also becomes a buy position, 1.264. So we may start buying from 1.265. We may not wait until 1.2747. Either way, we are insured for 0.54, and we have 2.5943, which will be our buy position. 0.5966, which will be our buy position, and 0.5887, which will be our sell position. Okay. And as you can see here, our midpoint is 0.55. So which also is, because it's above, we may buy, but because it's just very near, so we just leave that in the meantime. Okay. So USD CHF current price 0.886. So as you can see from here, the market is already above all the price. So we just focus on the sell position, which is 0.87. Also 0.880 is also a position for a sell. Okay, so current market is going upwards, and which is also what we've already experienced. So if the market comes below 0.8859, then we may take a buy at 8859 or 8821, either way. Okay, so that is a position. USD JPY current price 146. So we have two prices. So we can see that the market is already below the two prices. So currently now, focus is on a buy at 147.37 and also a buy at 146.91. And if the market should go upwards to above 146.63, then we sell also. But so far for now, the market is on a sell trend, and then we just back up with these two prices. So next one is CAD JPY. CAD JPY. So current price is 107.7. So we have our at 107.23, and we have our buy at 108.17. Also, and our sell as well at 107.42 because it's below the current price. Okay. Euro CAD current price 1.6465. So as you can see, 1.465, our high is 1.48, which is going to be a buy. Our sell low is at 1.462, which is to be a sell. And then we have one midpoint at 1.4728, which is also going to be a buy because it's above 1.465. USD CAD, our current price 1.359. So 1.359, our low is 1.3569, which is going to be a sell position. Our 1.363, which is going to be a buy position because it has high. And then, as you can see also, the midpoint also is giving us a buy position because it's above. Oh, sorry, the midpoint is giving us a sell position because it's below the current price. Okay. As you can see, we are progressing CHF JPY for our time frame. Our current price is 165. So according to this report, according to this report, this is our sell position, 164.64. This is our buy price, 166.6. And also midpoint is 165.35. And that is showing us a position to buy. Okay, so if you look at the trend, 165.35, 165.59, 166. So anytime the market comes above this, we start buying. For GBPUD, the current price is 1.952. So our current sell is at 1.9478. Our current buy is at 1.9584. And also our midpoint position is also a buy at 1.9573. So GBP card, our current price 1.712. So at 1.712, you can see our low here at 1.7076. That's going to be our sell, and our highest is 7248. Is going to be our buy. Okay, midpoint is 1.7169, which is above our current price, which is also going to be a buy as well. Then we have GBP New Zealand, current price at 2.12, our current high at 2.14, and our current low at 2.1163. Okay, so our midpoint is almost the same thing, so we don't have anything to do with that for now. So next product is Euro New Zealand. Our current price is 1.814. So our current high is 1.8385 as our current high, which is going to be our buy. And our current, in fact, the market is even already below the two prices. So the market is already on a sell trend. So if the market should go back up, then we can start buying from 1.8234. Okay, so then if it goes upwards, then we lock it up at the current low, pending when the market reverses. So that will be the plan. I don't know why this is our okay, good. So go back to our let me explain. So like I was saying, GBP, JPY, I think we also want to confirm the figure there. So we want to confirm this figure, remember, 184.27. So let's see GBP, JPY in our robot account. So let's look for GBP, JPY. We're looking for GBP, JPY. Yeah, okay, so it's 1 hour time frame. So the others have 1 hour. And so we have 1 hour, we have 4 hours, and we have the dailies. So GBJPY, so this is the one we saw there, so exactly. So you can see here, look at the price here, our high is at 186.077. So just like I said, there was an error in that computation. The current high is 186.077. So consider my guess is as right, so go back 186 point, so it's 186, not 184. Okay, so we buy at 107 and we sell at 183.3. Okay, so that's the plan. So consider my guess is as right, because I said that the closeness is just 2. So now we're on AUD card. So our current price at 0.874. So we have our high at 0.874, which is going to be our, and we have our low at 0.8714, which is going to be our sell position. Okay. So this product is New Zealand card. The current price at 0.81, and you can see that. So this will be our buy. and this will be our sell position. Also, 0.8077 can be our sell as well. CHF JPY 165 is our current price. The current high is at 166.6, which is going to be our buy, and our sell position will be at 164.64. Also, 165.35 maybe our buy, but let's just leave it because it's very near to the current price. So we are now, these are daily reports. So also for this, our high is 108.17, which is our buy price. 109, which is our price. And also we may start selling from 187.4. Okay. So USD JPY daily 146. So our high price is 147.37. So once it gets to that price position, we start buying, and our sell is at 144.6 as well. So that will be our sell position. So either way, the market must go to one side out of the two. So the side that the market goes, and also this is also very close to 45.91 to 146. So we'll just leave it like that. So GBP JPY daily, current price 183.9. So you can see 184.76 as our buy position as the high, and 183.35 is our sell position as the low, and also 184.71, our midpoint, is also a good point for a buy, as you can see. AUD JPY daily, current price 94.2. So you can see we're already above. So all we just focus on is on the sell, which is at 93.46. And also the midpoint too is the same. So GPUD daily, our current price is 1.952. So as you can see here, it too is below. So we just focus on our buy position, okay? And also midpoint 1.958, make it a buy position. If the market activates the buy and reverts back, then we follow the current trend, okay? So it doesn't mean that because it has crossed it, it will cross it. So it may cross it once, twice, thrice, or may reverse back. So let's just be careful. Once it activates, then we monitor it for 2-3 days. If it doesn't give us the profit we desire, if it's going to loss continuously, then we check out of the market and follow the current trend, or you will use the current trend to recover the market, okay? So that's the idea behind it. So USD CAD, the current price 1.359. So you can see here, this is our high. So at the point, and 1.3509 is our low. So we sell at this point. And then we have 1.3564, which also is a good point to sell. Okay, so yeah, so that is all our projections. So that is our tabulation of the Tomiwa strategy for the month of September. So based on this report, we are now going to use this to now project ahead for the month and see how we are able to, our projection is able to work with the market. But as far as I'm concerned, according to our consideration and our control point, the market must surely go beyond these two limits. So for every position that we have two prices, the market must actually go out of those two prices. So the earlier we quickly take action, the better for us. And that's why we're actually getting this report as quickly as possible. So because we are able to get it as quickly as possible, we'll start implementing it from the 4th of September for the next 10 days. So that's the plan. So let's see how it goes. So that's why I'm bringing this out to you so that we can be able to see how this works. And then by the time we review it for 2 months, by October, we should be able to see how accurate or how inaccurate our projections, our calculations, or our theory is. So thank you very much. This, like I said earlier, is our Tomiwa strategy, monitored and managed by Mr. Akintomiwa Komolafe. So it's a very young chap that's very brilliant and also passionate about trading. Okay, so hopefully let's see how we're able to get more of his knowledge and his ideas to help us in making profitable trades. Thank you very much again. If you have any question, any query, you can send me a message or you can send me an email at fadinvest@yahoo.ie. fadinvest@yahoo.ie. Thanks so much. Really appreciate your watching. And hopefully we'll be able to get more results by the end of the month. Take care of yourself and have a great month of September ahead. I remain yours and only Oluwase Fadre. Cheers. Bye.